Peace, family. As a self-proclaimed leader of my people, I like to look at the way things are and imagine what things would look like if blacks took ownership and control of it. Hopefully, this video will inspire our people to be on the mindset of only controlling the independent businesses, industries, and institutions we rely on to sustain and determine our own way of life. The motivation behind this video comes from a Magic Johnson clip where he was chronicling how he became a businessman, where he received a $50 million loan, invested it in a strip mall, fixed it up, increased the occupancy, and returned the money to the lender, and he was deemed a good businessman. But let's say Magic Johnson had a more African mindset. Let's say, because he was trying to encourage Starbucks to open up coffee shops within our community. If he was of an African mindset, he would not have been doing that. He would have been more encouraging to create his own brand. Black people, it is 150-something years beyond slavery. It is time we start owning and controlling the business, industries, and institutions to safeguard our way of life. We should not be having to have other people be our primary supplier of all our essential needs. It's just as simple as that. Doing the research, coffee shops average about 840,000 cups a year. If Magic Johnson had got an investment to invest in coffee shops and used his own brand, let's just say he called it Magic Johnson's Premier Coffee Shop. He used a $3 per cup average. Well, we all know that black people spend more than $3 a cup of coffee out of Starbucks. But let's just go with that example. That'd be $690 a day, $4,830 a week, and $251,160 a year. Now, we know Magic Johnson owns like 125 Starbucks. If we supported his brand the same way we would have supported Starbucks, that would have worked out, those 125 stores would have worked out to be $31,395,000 a year that he would have made. How do you get to that level? If Magic Johnson had came to his people and say, look, I know you got to go a long way to go to Starbucks, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to make a deal with you. I'm going to secure this loan from this white guy, and I'm going to bring premier coffee houses right into our own community. All I need for you to do is support it, and in return for your support, I'm going to pay you a livable wage. We're going to create our own economic floor. We're going to create jobs right in our community. And then as we expand our franchise, today's workers will become tomorrow's managers and owners. We'll invest in more coffee fields, because now we need to be of the mindset of not only buying a franchise or just buying a car. We need to start thinking about how can we manufacture these cars, how we can manufacture the supplies we need to sustain our business. It makes no sense to own a business that you got to go to your oppressor to supply your store. They still got control and ownership over you. Magic Johnson could have, if he'd have gotten a loan to open up his own brand, and if we supported his like we would have supported theirs, the revenue that he had left over in opening up his initial shops, he could have used that money to open up, to invest in coffee fields, to start supplying his own brand. Once you do that, now you can control the cost of your product. And this creates a network between the coffee shop, the workers, the coffee fields, the people in the community. There's no way we could have lost. And by creating and supporting our own brand, now Magic Johnson ain't got to pay Starbucks a franchise fee for each franchise he has with the Starbucks name. He could have saved all that money by marketing his own name. But the thing is, you always have these self-hating Sambos trying to talk about how it's much more difficult to promote your own brand. Just buy into the establishment brand. That's all you got to do. But you paying a price for each store. You're paying X amount of dollars to lease their name. And if Starbucks ever becomes unsatisfied with how you run your business, they can snatch that name from you anytime. There's no ownership and control in that. There's no comfort in that, knowing that somebody else can snatch away your business just like that. You do this. Not only will we have set the example that we can support and create and brand our own products and services. The people who support it, we're hiring our own, we're establishing our own economic floor, and then this will create leverage against anybody else who do try to hire our people. Then this also sets precedents, because never before have black people owned a major brand, a major franchise, owned it lock, stock, and barrel. We can do this with all our products and services. And once we do this, black people would never have to go out of their community or support Starbucks or go inside another Starbucks ever again. Magic Johnson should have also taken this same precedence, this same example, and used it for all this Magic Johnson movie theaters. Why just stop at owning a movie theater? Take the profits and proceeds you get off of that and open up your own Magic Johnson Studios where you can create your own movies, hire your own actors, create your own content, tell your own story. It is time black people got out of the... We done went from slaves to servants in this country. And we'll look at us now. We're last in every category that governs our way of life. All because we don't take ownership and control over anything. This is how you establish your own brand. This is how you support it yourself. This is how you defend your community against those who will take advantage of you if you don't. Like I said, it's 150 some years beyond slavery. It is time black people embrace owning and controlling their own way of life. You have these people talking about something. It's not about colors. It's exactly about color, because nobody else is going to do black people like this. Nobody else is going to give you ownership and control. Nobody else is going to invest in your community and then sever ties, so you can sever ties with them. They're going to always keep some kind of leash on you. Either they're going to keep you indebted through loan after loan, or they're going to keep you indebted by you using their brand. We do not have to do that. We can create our own brand. This is the blueprint right here. All we got to do is execute it. I'm going to end this video here. And if you like this video, and if you like this content, and if you like this pressure that I put on our oppressor, put a little pressure on that follow, subscribe, and share button, and catch me in my next video. Ashe.